Guys, and welcome back to Clearview Driving. Today I'm doing another driving lesson with my nephew Lovejet. Now in today's lesson we're working on roundabouts. So we've already had a discussion on exactly how to position, how to approach roundabouts, whether they're traffic light or give way. But now I'm going to do an ongoing talk through with the first few, and then hopefully as we're going along I'll be able to cut down my instruction, and the idea is by the end you have a good understanding on roundabouts and you can do them mostly independent. Yeah, please. So we've already had a drive this morning and he's been driving really well today, so that's why we're starting on roundabouts. I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. If you do, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for everyone for following and for your continued support. You ready? Yeah. Okay, so start the engine. Okay, so when you're ready, lovey, I want you to show me how you'd move off from here. Good, just remember to squeeze it back down though, yeah? That's good. Alright, so looking at this roundabout, we're going to try out various different exits, but for the first exit we're going to right slip. Have a read of the number, it says 4180.
So we're going straight?
Straight, but it's the third exit. Okay, so let's look at the road marking on the approach to tell us what we should be doing. So you can see there's a left arrow and a straight arrow.
Straight.
So check your mirrors and get into the straight position. Good, and then go right the way to the top, so we're restricted to the right hand lane now, okay? Okay, now get ready. I want you to just sit forward and I want to show you something. So on the left hand side here, can you see there's three little dots? The second one's very faded. So what you want to do is you want to imagine that's the wall. Okay. You want to stay to the right of it, but you want to stay right next to it.
So I'm going to go to the middle lane from here?
Yeah, so it's the third lane. Alright. So when you go into the roundabout there are 4 lanes. Okay. You want the third one, not the fourth one. Now be careful because it is a slight uphill, so accelerator, biting point, and just keep going forward. Now just check the left mirror, and that's the lane there which says right slip. So let's go straight in. There you go.
So we just passed the first, that's the second.
Yeah.
We can take the one after.
So we're just going to stay in our lane now to take the exit.
Alright. And then before I take it, left signal?
Yes. So when we reach island number 2, we're going to signal left.
So those are the islands?
Yeah. So it's the bit between the exit and the entry of the exit. So move your right foot across, watch the traffic light directly in front. Feet ready. Good. So we're just going to keep going round. Really good use of mirrors there, and just go round. Good, now checking mirrors and signal on. Okay, now be careful because there's a lot of congestion all of a sudden. And then just keep going. Was that okay?
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this turning on the right where the van's gone in. Good, just get ready again. Now make sure you can see the road ahead before you can turn, okay? Hold on. The guy in front is on the keep clear. There you go, slowly does it. Thank you. Okay, now looking at the diagram as we turn in, I want you to take the exit to Yedding.
So the
fourth exit, yeah. So that will definitely be starting on the right lane. Now the right hand lane's dividing into 2. Which one do you think we should take?
We're going to take the one on the right.
Yeah, and signal should be on. Good, and then keep it going. So we should follow the marking, but as you go in you can see it says Yedding. And again count the exits. Yeah. Good, now we want to start the spiral, so start to move left, lovey. Start to move left. Because that's the new lane. Do you remember we talked about that spiral? So we don't want to stay right for too long.
It's exit after this.
Yeah.
So I can take my indicator off.
Well, we're still going round, aren't we? For the traffic behind, we still need to keep that indicator running. Like if it turns off, it turns off. You don't want to go out of your way to turn
It's
it off.
after this island I put my signal
Yeah.
on left.
So just put your right indicator back on. You've just got to be watching other drivers now because people will change lanes in front of you. So just keep going. There's island number 3. Yeah, and watch the van in front of you. Can you see him? Now be careful of this van, but we're going to keep going from our lane forward. Oops, slowly, slowly, don't rush. You're right there. Just check the left mirror as you're leaving, and then keep going round. That was a bit silly of him.
Why was it so busy? The roundabout.
It's just it's just because of that second exit. It leads towards the A40. Okay, so what we're going to do now is when we get to the roundabout, we're taking the 3rd exit towards Greenford. We're a bit quick. Now look at the diagram. Can you see? Can you read it yet?
Yeah. So it's the 3rd exit.
So is it left or right lane to begin?
Right lane.
So use your mirrors. Signal. Good. Alright, so we're going to go forward. You can see it says Greenford on the far right. And remember that number B455. So we're going to go forward. Yeah, 2nd gear. And then just keep going. You're going to follow the white line to the left. And again, read the road marking.
It's the middle.
Just check the left mirror as you come in because some people straight line. Was that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then nice and slow again. Good. Anything else we do? Stop for the traffic light. Were you going to stop on your own?
Yeah, it was. I
Okay.
saw the light.
Good. Yeah, you were busy checking your mirrors on that one, and a lot of people have got caught out with these traffic lights on this roundabout. Well done. Okay. Good. Now keeping an eye on the left side, but going a little bit slower as well. Don't speed up because it is a 20 zone. Okay, now go slowly. We're going to go into Lidl's, just the car park. We needed to be more in the centre here. You're kind of on the left, aren't you? Slowly does it. You know the hatch markings?
Yeah.
We needed to be fully in them, didn't we? Alright, so with this traffic light controlled spiral roundabout, how was the last 2 or 3 attempts?
I think
You feel like
because of the traffic, I think it was a bit harder, isn't it?
the second time round, yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of knowing roughly where to position, how to follow.
That was alright. Yeah.
That was okay?
I found it easy.
Okay, so we're going to have 2 more attempts at this roundabout. Would you like to do the next one on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to look at the diagram, figure out what exit you want, and then what lane you should be starting, and follow the lane on your own. Okay?
That's fine.
Alright, so when you're ready, let's begin. Really carefully here. Alright, so have a look at the roundabout. We're going to go to Harrow and Northolt.
So the last exit.
Yeah, so it's
I mean,
the 4th. Yeah. So you're going to try this completely independent. Now remember, I don't mind you going the wrong way. Don't do anything suddenly by changing lanes in front of people.
So we're going that way, yeah? That
Yeah,
way.
that's the exit.
Over there, I'll go in the middle lane.
Whatever you think is safe. You okay?
I'm supposed to be in that lane, the middle one.
Do you want me to guide you, or are you okay to?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm alright.
Right, that was fine,
Yeah.
but you didn't need to switch lanes.
Did I not?
No. You would have exit where the silver car is. Okay? Okay, so the next roundabout on your own, I want you to take the third exit towards Heathrow. It's kind of 1 o'clock. Good, but next time shift down to
Second.
yeah.
And then,
It was quite a tough gear change, wasn't it?
yeah. How was that?
Because you're too fast to be in first, that it kind of restricts that gear. So if you're having to use any force, then you're doing something wrong. Alright, you know what you're doing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a right signal? Hold on, do you understand why we need a right signal there?
Yeah, so people know that we're going this way. don't they?
Yeah. Anything else? Well done. Good. Good. Just be careful of the guy on your right. He's backed off there. You see how the right hand lane gives you more trouble on the exit?
Yeah.
Because you get stuck behind the traffic. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is at the next roundabout, we're going to take the third exit right. We're going to switch over, but it's just that car next to you. Just check your mirrors and indicate, but we'll have to adjust our speed. What do you think? Can you see the car? Don't move over, lovey. Stay really close to you. Just slow down instead. Because you're in they're in your blind spot at the moment. Just slow down a bit more. Check top and right, and then move over after them. Yeah, move over now. Go on, move over fully, and just reduce your speed a little bit now. Just keep the indicator running, because the roundabout's here. Now slow down and get into second gear. Yeah, thank you.
First.
Yeah. So the gap on entry is we want to make sure that nobody is coming round the roundabout, but the traffic on the right is cut off at the same time. So everybody coming round should be indicating right. So watch ahead to make sure these guys go first before we start looking as well. So keep looking ahead and right, ahead and right. So the car coming round in Tesco's, they're all turning, aren't they?
Yeah.
So after the white car, there's a gap. Feet ready? Yep. If you're going, no, stop. This guy's come around without a signal. Feet ready? Yep. Let's go all the way right and speed up a little bit quicker. And change gear. Stay to the right and go a little bit quicker. So we've got exit 1. Now there's exit 2. Now check the left mirror, but don't signal. No. Signal left now. You've got to keep that right indicator flashing for a little bit longer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Don't go too fast here. Turn that off. Just slow down a little bit. Was that okay?
Yeah.
Made sense why we were moving left at that point?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead.
So,
Second exit. So you can see the left and the right is a big exit with the green background. So we're crossing a dual carriageway. So we have to find the right gap on this one. But once you go in, you've got to go really quickly.
yeah.
So earlier when we tried to enter, stop here. So earlier when we tried to enter, there was that car that had no signal and come round. But yeah, some people do that. So we can go forward if there's space for us on the other side. So like now, we can go forward. That's it. So we're going to stay in the left-hand lane, but we want the middle. You can see the left is left only, so go in the middle where the learner car is. And then just go round. That's it. Alright, so when we enter, you see what this red car just did?
Yeah.
People do that. He should not have done that. But that's something to... Yeah, he was meant to only go left. So when you enter, you see that yellow bollard? You want to be right next to it. So you don't enter like this. You're going to enter and go across. But check the left mirror also. Okay?
So you want to be next to that, yeah?
Next to the island, yes. So with give road roundabouts, this is the issue. You don't always find a gap and you have to wait. So the learner should enter now with the bus. But that doesn't mean we can, okay? Go right to the top and go across. Okay, now keep looking ahead and right. So we need somebody to take the exit that we're waiting in. But that bus is going to loop back round, so we can't. Feet ready? Is that a gap? Yeah. Go all the way across. Really put your foot down. Be careful here with this guy. Keep all the way left, please. Signal left. So we did have a gap there, but your reaction, keep left and don't go so fast. Okay? Move to the right one, safe. Signal. Alright, move over. Keep going all the way forward. So we did have a gap, but your reaction was a little bit slower, so the person behind hooted you. But that doesn't matter. Okay, so on the roundabout now, we're going to take the fourth exit right. So what should we do for fourth exit? Okay. So at what point do we move left then?
After the third island.
Yes. So next to third island, we should already be left.
Okay. So we move to the left before the third
Sort
island.
of gradually in between. When three's leaving, we're moving outwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look, you can kind of see when the gap's going to appear because the cars are moving outwards. Now this guy's going to go. Can we go?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, off you go then, nice and quick. So over the hatch markings to begin. And count with me. That's 1. Good, and just stay all the way right because we're going out at 4. 2, yeah. So stay right for a little bit longer. Now check the mirrors. There's island 3, don't signal though. So go towards island 3 and now signal. Get to the left, go slower. Go slower on this bit. Was that okay?
Yeah,
Alright, move right when safe. Okay, we're going to have one last attempt at this one, okay? Do you want to give it a go on your own or? Yeah? Okay. So let's take the fourth exit right. Was that okay? That was really good. Brilliant, thank you. Secure the car. And switch off the engine. Alright, so that's the end of your lesson on roundabouts. How was it?
At the beginning it was harder, but by the end of it I think I was doing alright.
Yeah, this last roundabout is tricky.
Yeah.
We got hooted at halfway through. And the entry, you have to find the right gap. And at the moment you're moving off a bit slower, so I think with a bit more practice you'll be fine. But yeah, once you get the hang of this roundabout, you'll be able to then adapt to any roundabout and that mirror signal will just flow a lot more. Okay? Any major concerns?
No, not really.
No? Okay, you did really well. Well done. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully that information was useful and continue to follow along with this journey. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.